Somebody's looking flawless today. You, honey. I'm talking about you. Hi, gorgeous. What's up? Let's do a cute everyday look, flawless everyday look using the underpainting method. I've been loving it. You will too. You need to try it. Watch this video. Let's do this look. Okay, so skincare is done. We love that. That should be done every single day, okay? Every day. Now let's go in with some primer. Let's try this one. Not try it. I've used this before, but this is the NYX the Marshmallow Primer, and it is a pore filling, smoothing over, blurring primer, and we love that. I just got the little sample size, but this is a solid, pretty inexpensive primer. I'm gonna go in with this much and push it right in my porous areas, which for most people it's that T-zone. I'm definitely the most porous on my upper lip. Like that spot is so annoying to me because it's the most obvious. Have you tried underpainting yet? Like, have you done it? Let me know down below. What do you think? Are you gonna try it? Like, what are your thoughts on this? I'm loving it. I am obsessed. I think it's such a good way to get a natural look without looking very makeup-y, especially today because I just want an everyday look, not glam. Now I feel smoothed over. Let's go in with a little bit of contour. We're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Tantour in the light shade, and this is another tried and true. Okay, so let me go in with a dense brush. This is the Blinged Brushes F2, and obviously it's very dense. Great for buffing, which is what we need. And I'm kind of going to go in a little heavy. I actually really like this underpainting method. It is great for the everyday makeup look simply because you are technically giving your contour and your concealer a double blend. So everything is going to look more natural, less makeup-y, and more like you and your shape face because you're doing an extra blend when you're topping it off with that foundation. So right now I'm just placing product. So I'm pretty much calling this like a rough draft of what I want my face to look like. So you're creating these shapes and these shadows on your face and kind of roughly buffing things out, because remember we're going to go over it with foundation. So let's get the placement right. Let's get the buffing right. See the difference here? You can see where I'm cutting and where I'm choosing to place, like I'm shaping my face. Let's do the same with this side. And see, it's harsh right now, but we're going to put that foundation on and everything's just going to look flawless. You just have to make sure everything is placed where you want it. I'm actually not that big a fan of this brush. Like, I've already committed and I'm using it, but not that big a fan. It's kind of hard to blend out the goodies. Definitely putting some bronzer, contour here, because this is one of my favorite little hacks. Makes that lip look extra pouty. Okay, things are placed how we want them. Now we are going to conceal, brighten, sharpen our face with a little bit of, obviously, concealer. I'm going to go in with this from Milani. This is the Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. I have not used this in a long while, so we're going to go in and see what it do, okay? I'm going to go in with this. It's in the shade 110 Nude Ivory, so it's really bright. So I'm going to start in the corner of my eyes. Oh, it's creamy. I like that. And definitely want to cut some there. Sharpen and clean. Same with this side. A damp beauty blender and blend out this inner corner. Okay, coverage. Nice. I'm gonna let that sit for a second, see what happens when that dries down. Gosh, I love watching the process of everything coming together. Like, you can already see the smoothness, like the airbrushed look of the forehead coming together. I know I still look crazy, but you get what I'm saying. Like, this is beautiful, the whole process. With this here, I'm going to go in with a new brush, not that one. This is the It Brushes for Ulta, the Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion brush. And I'm just going to kind of start buffing the concealer into, like, I'm pressing and also swiping just a hair to blend together this contour and concealer. Clean things up a little bit. Golly, look at me. I know I just said the process is crazy good, but it's also crazy in general. I would be so embarrassed if I had to walk outside right now. I'm literally going to take the leftover concealer and kind of just dot everywhere. This is what we look like right now. Notice this part is where we have just placed a lot of the product that we are using. Not really blending everything together. Like, I have my concealer where I want it. I think I'm gonna, let me do a little more here, and I think I'm gonna leave that as is. I've been doing less on the under eye area, so I'm not gonna put foundation on there. I'm just gonna use this concealer and set it and be done. Less product, less chance of caking up, okay? There is creasing, but I didn't set it, so it's my own fault, I guess you would say. I love how creamy this is. Smooth, very hydrating feeling. Okay, now I'm very quickly gonna set my under eyes. I think let's go in with some Revlon today. This is the Revlon Candid, and this is so finely milled. It's so beautiful, and it gives you such an airbrushed look because it is that finely milled. Make sure your concealer is where you want it, and then place. I'm literally only putting it on the under eye area, and I'm gonna leave that as is to prevent any creasing of the concealer. Now let's top this bad boy off. We're gonna go in with some Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus foundation in the Dewy shade, or in the Dewy line. Mine is in the shade Classic Beige. And how do I want to apply this? Okay. It's got the paddle applicator, like so. This isn't the one that smells like paint. I do like that though. I like that smell. It is a medium coverage foundation. It's buildable. I'm going to just throw some on the back of my hand like so. That was too much, but whatever. And I'm going to take the butt of the Beauty Blender and I don't think I want to go in with a lot because last time I feel like I covered up more than what I wanted to cover. And once again, notice I am just pouncing. I'm not rubbing at all. Careful about the under eye area that we just did, and we just sat down with powder. Bounce off the ear. I would say this takes a little longer than the, I will say, quote unquote, normal routine or the normal way, you know, the foundation first, blah, 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 only because the way you apply things takes a little more, like, instead of just rubbing everything all over your face, you're having to bounce, you're having to just kind of take your time with the whole application process. Especially at the nose area. Be careful on the nose. But if you stay focused, then the outcome is so flawless. Everything looks so much more natural. This is what I love about this whole technique, is everything just looks more like you and a whole lot less makeup-y. Like, look at that. That is so pretty. I have a soft sculpt. It takes away the harshness of a, we know that's makeup type look. And I'm so here for it. I love it. And I really didn't use all that much foundation. You can see I still have a little puddle there. A little puddle. Now I want to set everything down just to kind of smooth the rest of this out. Let me go in with a nice blush. We'll go in with the Flush Balm from Humanist Beauty. This is, I don't know. This one. I'll have everything linked down below. And let me just go in with this same beauty blender and kind of pop it off. Do the twist. Let me see how that looks. Let me check on my powder. Okay, everything still looks really smooth. So now we have a sharpened face base. Let me go in with some bronzer. You already know. Tried and true Physicians Formula, the Butter Bronzer. I'll have it linked down below. And I just want, let's do just a quick sweep with the Pat McGrath powder brush. Just for a little sun kiss, because you know springtime is coming right up and I'm so excited. Got some fun plans this summer. Look at how perfect though, like it looks like a beautiful everyday makeup look. And we're so here for it. I want to let y'all get like right up there and personal. I want you to see everything. So like that cut, that sharpness looks, it doesn't look sharp. It looks just a natural face shapes, natural dimensions is what that looks like. I love it. I am obsessed. Okay, now I'm just being silly. Put the brush down, Holly. I'm going to do some brows and some eyes. We have a flawless base. What am I going to do actually? Did you see me stop and think? Yeah, I literally was like, wait a sec. Let me make this more flawless, and I'm going to throw some powder on my little T-zone right in the corners of my nose and everything like that. Let me put some powder there just for a more flawless look. Just a little bit. A little powder goes a long way, y'all. You don't need a lot. Like one of these could last you, honestly, years. Look at the difference. Just, oh my gosh. Okay. That is gorgeous. Good job, girl. Okay, gorgeous. Now we have what I think is just this perfect, flawless, everyday base. I did a little bit of lip liner. I just went in with this Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Sandy Beige. And I just kind of lined my lips and then did a little rub-a-dub-dub together. Put a little lip oil on top. It's cute. Great for every day. And then I just did a little bit of shadow liner and a crease shade. And the brows, of course. But the main thing about this video is this base. So easy, so natural looking. And I love this blush. It's just that perfect little pop. Nice little flush. Look at our skin, you guys. Gorgeous. Everything looks great. Perfect for the everyday. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not so you never miss a video. We have some exciting stuff coming up this year. Cannot wait to take you with me and show you everything. I love you guys. You're my rock stars, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.